Hi everyone, my name is Vaibhav. Today I'm going to do a college review of my own university, which is Stony Brook University. If you are planning to come to Stony Brook University or you want to know about Stony Brook University, then this is the right video to watch. And make sure you watch till the end, because at the end I'm going to summarize everything. I'm going to tell you why to choose this university, why not to choose this university, what all are the real merits of this, what all are the demerits of this. So if you have multiple admits and you're confused to choose, make sure you watch this video till the end, because I'm going to summarize everything. I'm going to help you figure out whether Stony Brook University is the good university for you or not. So now let's move on to the college review. Stony Brook University was founded in 1957 years. Since then, it has progressively developed and became better. The official name of Stony Brook University is the State University of New York at Stony Brook. Now, talking about the ranking of the university, Stony Brook is ranked at 58 in National Universities list by US News. Also, Stony Brook University is ranked number 46 for specifically computer science by US News. But if we talk about csranking.org, Stony Brook University is ranked at 24 for computer science. Talking about the world ranking, Stony Brook University is ranked on 206th position. In terms of value for money, Stony Brook University comes in top 30. Also, in New York, Stony Brook University is ranked number 1 in public universities. So overall, this university has a very decent rank. Talking about the campus, basically Stony Brook University has overall 4 campuses. The main campus of Stony Brook University is in Stony Brook, which is an area in Long Island of New York. Overall, this area is very secluded and this really doesn't have any city life. If you are a person who really likes to go out, do parties, enjoy, do clubbings and all, then Stony Brook University is built in such an area in which all of this is not present. So it is like a secluded area, and overall the campus is really big. The campus area is about 1454 acres, and overall the campus is so huge that if you want to cover the whole campus, you cannot do by walking. So you definitely need to use the public transport buses which the university provides. The second campus which the Stony Brook University has is Southampton campus. It is 81 acres. It is actually a very beautiful campus. The third campus which the university has is in the Manhattan campus. This is actually specifically for those people who are doing job and want to continue studying while doing their jobs. So there are a few classes which are offered in the Manhattan campus as well. The fourth campus which the university has is the South Korea campus. Talking about the admission process is very simple. All you have to do is, I'm going to attach a link in the description. You just have to click on that website. On that website, you have to basically fill up an application. The application fee as for now is $50 for domestic students and $100 for international students. You would need to submit your transcripts. If you're coming for masters, then you would have to submit your undergrad transcripts. If you're coming for undergrad, then you would have to submit your 12 standard mark sheets. If you have given any standardized tests such as GRE, GMAT or any other test, you would have to submit those scores as well. Also, while applying, you have to submit your SOP as well as LOR. Around 3 LORs are usually required in the application process. Depending upon which branch you applied for, there are few branches in which interview or audition can also take place. Finally, you will receive an admission decision. It could be either admit or not an admit. Coming to the courses offered, here's actually a list of programs which are the most popular programs and the most popular courses in Stony Brook University, among which biology, computer science, nursing, engineering, psychology and many other comes. Overall, 200 major and minor combined degrees programs are being offered by Stony Brook University. Talking about popular computer science and related courses, Stony Brook University is very popular for people who wants to study computer science. Specifically, MS in computer science is very famous in Stony Brook University. After computer science, computer engineering comes, followed by data science, information systems, cybersecurity, human-computer interaction, and even applied mathematics and statistics. These are some of the popular MS courses which are offered at Stony Brook. Talking about some of the undergrad popular courses are computer science, computer engineering and information systems. Now moving on to the minimum requirement for CS and related courses. For graduate and doctoral level courses, talking about your GRE score, your verbal score should be minimum 150 and your quantitative score should be 159. And your TOEFL score, if you're coming for masters, should be minimum 80, and for doctoral it should be 90. And for IELTS it should be 6.5. I know for the past 2 or 3 years, Stony Brook University doesn't have the compulsion for you to give GRE, so it is upon you whether you want to give or not. Talking about undergrad course, your combined SAT score should be at least 1430 on critical reading and math component of the SAT. Overall, getting admission at Stony Brook is not that tough if you're able to meet these minimum requirements, and if you happen to have a good background, such as if you're coming for masters and you really have a good GPA in your undergrad, your research background is very good, you have a work ex, and then you are applying for masters, then there is quite a possibility that you would definitely get some CS related courses. Maybe you might not get computer science, but you might get computer engineering or some other course. But if you specifically want to come for computer science, that is a competitive branch and you would have to score high as possible. So this is the fee structure of Stony Brook University. So this is my own fee structure, and this is the bill which I got for fall 2023 semester of my own education. So as you can see, there's a graduate activity fee. So this is basically, there's a club named GSO, which is Graduate Student Organization. So basically this club does few activities, they give few scholarships, and there are few other benefits. So this graduate activity fee is not compulsory. You can actually ask to remove this fees and you will no longer be part of GSO club, and you won't be able to participate in any activity which is organized by GSO. For me, this was worth giving because GSO was providing a lot of other benefits. For example, they gave me lead code for free, and they gave me conference tickets for free. They gave me travel benefits and other kind of benefits, and there were several very great events which GSO used to organize. So for me, it was worth giving $45 per semester. So it's upon you whether you want to give this or not. Second up is my health insurance, which costed me $1,073. This is something again totally upon you whether you want to take your university insurance or you want to take any other private insurance. As an international student, it is compulsory to have an health insurance, but it's upon you whether you want to take this insurance or any other insurance. But overall, I would recommend you to take university insurance. They provide United Health Insurance, which is very good insurance, and I would encourage you to go for this insurance only unless you really have some good other plan or maybe some good other health insurance which could replace this insurance. Then maybe you can move forward with it, else this insurance is totally fine. This $1,000 is worth investing. Next up is medical evac, which is $37.50. This is something compulsory which you have to give no matter what happens. And next is international student service fee. So as an international student, they provide us with lots of facilities. Next up is academic excellence fee, which is again part of the fee structure, and this is again compulsory. You cannot take it out. It will be charged every semester. Next up is college fees. Again, this college fees is for infrastructure development or any kind of development which happens. Counseling and health fee, this is again part of the fee structure. It will be charged every time. Next is lifetime career development. Again, it will be charged. Technology fee, again it will be charged. Next up is transportation fees. So there is a public transport available throughout the campus. They provide us with buses and we are getting charged for that. So those buses are like free to use for any number of times, and the total charge you have to pay per semester is this much. Next up is the most expensive part, which is basically your tuition fees, which is 9,180. So basically I took 9 credits in it, so I would say overall around 1,000 per credit fees is there. After that, these are my hostel fees. So I stayed in like 3 hostels this semester, so I paid different amount to different hostels. Since I was switching to lots of apartments, I was just exploring all around. So again, this is just a fee structure for masters. So if you are basically New York resident, then you just have to pay $640 per credit. But if you are non-resident and if you are international student, so you have to pay $1,189 per credit per semester. So let's say I took 9 credits, so I have to pay this amount into 9. That will be my tuition fees for that semester. So this chart you can use to calculate whatever fees you would have to pay. Let's say you are gonna take 9 credits, it's gonna get charged this much. If you want to take 12 credits, it's gonna get charged this much. So it depends upon how much credits you're planning to take. This is what the charge will be. But yeah, if you're planning to take more than 12 credits, still you will be charged this. So there is a topmost barrier. Let's say if you plan to take 18 credits, still you will be charged this amount. If you take 12 credits, still you will be charged this amount. So in Stony Brook, there is a upper barrier that this is the highest fees which you have to pay. Now moving on to the fee structure for the undergrad. If you are again a New York State resident, you would have to pay $467 per credit, and for international students or any other student, they would have to pay around $1,291 per credit. So let's say if you're planning to take 9 credits per semester, that's your charge. And if you plan to take 15 or more credits, this is the charge. So after 12 credits, the charge remains the same. So it's actually quite better to take like 15 credits or 18 credits for undergrad or master students, so that they can actually save a lot of cost. So that is one way out. Now let's talk about the fees of the hostels for graduate students. So there are a couple of hostels which are available. The most popular is the Chapin Apartments. After that, Schaumburg Apartments. There is one more apartment which is called West Apartment, and that is the most expensive apartment, I would say. So if you're planning to stay at Chapin Apartment and if you want a single room, that is the rent you have to pay. And if you're planning to stay again in Chapin room without AC, that's the rent you have to pay. So and let's say if you're planning to stay in sharing, like you want to share your room with someone else and you don't want AC, that's the rent you have to pay. So in this particular case, total 4 residents will be there. So there will be 2 rooms, and in each room, two people will be staying. So that will be a 2 BHK, and in that 2 BHK, total 4 people will be occupying, and there will be no AC, as you can see, and the rent will be this much. And let's say if you want AC, the rent will be this much. And you can like go forward with this list. You can pause the video if you want to know about other. So depending upon your budget, you can decide which room you want to have. Maybe you can take Chapin Apartments, you can take Schaumburg Apartments. So whatever type of privilege and whatever type of better room you want, the higher cost you will pay, the better the room will be. So basically the cheapest apartments are the Chapin Apartments, then comes the Schaumburg Apartments, and there's a third apartment which is called West Apartment. Those apartments are very expensive and the rent could go almost $1,500. Now let's talk about the hostel for undergrad, that too first year housing. For first year housing, again, just like graduate students, there are several types of housing which are available. For example, H community, Mendelssohn community, Roosevelt community. So for graduate students, you have to pay per month fee. So the cost which I was showing you earlier, that was per month cost, but in terms of undergrad, you directly have to pay upfront per semester fees. So let's say if you're planning to stay in H community and you want corridor style double room, so if you want double room, your fees will be this much. If you want 3-person room, then your fees will be this much, and depending upon whether you want AC or not, your fees will be fluctuating. So again, you can pause this video, take a screenshot of this if you just want to know what is the cost of what type of room. So earlier what I showed you was just for the first year freshman students which are coming for undergrad, but for continuing student after the freshman or first year, the hostels fees get changed, and these are the fees for the continuing students. So let's say now you want to move to Roth community, the fees will be this per semester, and you want to move to, let's say you want to just stay in H community. For H community, these type of rooms you can get for this fees. So depending upon what type of budget you have, again you can choose whatever type of room you want to have. And if you are having any difficulty choosing the room, you can again leave a comment down. I will definitely help you out in terms of anything whatever you are having a confusion related to. I can tell you like what is there in which room, what all facilities are there. If you need any help related to anything, you can definitely comment down. I will be more than happy to answer your queries. So here are some photos of the hostel room. So that's how your hostel room would be looking like. So let's say if you are living in double sharing room, so there will be two bed as you can see, and there will be two study table and two chair for the people to sit. So that's how the hostel room would be looking if you are living in sharing. And over here there will be a closet for both of you guys to share, and there will be few other storage areas which would be given to you in which you can store your stuffs. And there will be like plenty of windows to, if you want to stay in single room. So you can see there will be only one bed, only one chair and table, and there will be again over here, if you will go, there will be a closet for you to use. So for single room, that's how the room will be, and for double sharing, that's how the room will be. Now moving on to the alumni network. The alumni network of the Stony Brook University is very strong, specifically if you are a computer science and major and if you want a job at big tech firm. There are lots of alumni who are actually placed in big tech companies, so you can any day reach out to them for referrals or any help. There is a very strong alumni network of Stony Brook University. So yeah, talking about alumni, there are a lot of alumni. There is a huge alumni network that is available. You can see few of the really big names out here. And if you talk about specifically in Indian people, I would say there are a few actors also who have basically passed from Stony Brook University, such as Vinay Pathak, who is a very famous Indian actor. So now let us understand whether you really should come to this university or not. I have discussed about the ranking, about the fee structure, about the hostel fees, about everything, what all courses are offered by this university. I have discussed about everything till now. Now let me actually summarize and tell you what all are the merits and what all are the demerits of the Stony Brook University. Firstly, this university is very much affordable as compared to all other universities who are this good ranked and this good reputed. Stony Brook University is one of the most affordable university and is really having a very good return of investment. If you talk about how much money you are investing in for your education and in terms of the return which this university offers, this university is actually very good for that. In terms of reputation also, this university has a decent amount of reputation in the market, and specifically if you're planning to come for computer science, then this university is really a good pick for you. Talking about some of the demerits, overall the campus is very secluded and that area is not really that good to have fun in. So if you're just coming to study, then this is a good pick, but to have some fun and to enjoy when you're feeling lonely, when you're feeling sad, you want to go out and have fun, this area is actually very secluded, and that is not something which I personally like. But yeah, if you're okay with it, then this is a very good choice. But depending upon what all other admits you have, you should take a right choice. So if you have any confusion related to which university to choose, maybe you can comment down below. I can help you choose why to choose Stony Brook, why not to choose Stony Brook, or which university to choose. Let's say if you have 4 admits and you are confused which admit to pick, then comment down. I will help you analyze and understand which university to pick and why. And if you have any question, any query related to Stony Brook University and which was not answered in this video, you can comment down. Also, if you want a second part of this college review of Stony Brook University, in which I can discuss about the nearby places to visit, how to do grocery shopping, what is the research opportunity which is available in this university, or how to get scholarship in Stony Brook University. If you guys want me to make a video covering all of these topics, then comment down that you want part 2 of this video, then I will make a part 2 covering all of this.